Mm. Mm. They taught us what violence is, but only when we do it. They taught us what violence is, but only when we do it. They call it peace when we're too broke to breathe. Call it law when they chain our needs. Call it order when the hungry bleed. Then call it war when we finally scream. I see mothers choose between rent and food, while men in suits make another rule. Tell me how that don't make the news, but broken glass make the evening view. They don't hear pain till it's in the street. They don't see chains if they're on your feet. They don't call theft when the rich man eats. They only call crime when the poor man reaches. So who wrote the line? Who owns the truth? Who gets to decide what violence do? Who's violent now? Tell me who's violent now? Is it the hand that lights the match or the one that burned the whole town down? Who's violent now? Tell me who's violent now? Is it rage when we react, but business when they bleed us out? Who's violent now? It's violent to set a warehouse on fire, but not to pay people too little to live. Not to watch them drown in debt, then ask how much more they can give. It's violent to spray paint federal walls, but not to build walls around the truth. Not to bury bodies under policy, then tell the children vote for proof. It's violent when the poor loot stores, but not when empires loot the land. Not when they drain whole nations dry, then shake the blood off both their hands. You ever wonder why they feel the flame, but never feel the cold? Why they mourn the money first and never mourn the souls? So who wrote the line? Who owns the crime? Who gets a headline? Who gets erased by time? Who's violent now? Tell me who's violent now? Is it the hand that lights the match or the one that burned the whole town down? Who's violent now? Tell me who's violent now? Is it rage when we react, but business when they bleed us out? Who's violent now? They say don't break the windows, but the windows never open. They say don't block the roads, but the roads were already broken. They say don't raise your voice, but silence never fed us. They say do it the right way to make the right way endless. They say that's not the answer, but they profit off the question. They sell us pain in payments, then call survival aggression. I don't hate the people, I hate the machine. The hand in the shadow, the face unseen. The ones who turn suffering into routine and sell us distractions on every screen. They made hell normal, made hunger polite, made death look legal. If the paperwork's right, made greed look clean. Of the fluorescent lights, then act surprised when the streets ignite. And I ain't saying fire fixes pain, I'm saying pain becomes the flame. I'm saying when your cage is so too long, don't act shocked when it breaks the frame. Who's violent now? Tell me who's violent now? Is it the hand that lights the match or the one that burned the whole town down? Who's violent now? Tell me who's violent now? Is it rage when we react, but business when they bleed us out? Who's violent now? When the babies die, when the sick get priced out, when the wages starve, when the truth gets wiped out. Who's violent now? When they loot whole lands but call us thieves, when they steal our lives and sell us dreams.